Hi, welcome back to Balloons by Shell's business model slash technology business growth cycle. This is the week 6 presentation, and in this week, we are going to be reviewing user stories for this business. It was a little challenging, not going to lie, trying to come up with 50 different user stories for a particular business, a small business at that, is what was most difficult. However, I was able to do it, and hopefully they were correct. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so user stories. How these work are you have a user ID, that way you can identify them, and then as a what kind of user, type of user, I want to, what do they want to perform some task so that they can have a goal, an end goal. So the first three were examples, and then I went into number 4 as a CEO. Sorry, I want to ensure the business runs smoothly so that I can gain a profit. That's kind of a general CEO user story, and then after that, I started getting into how a Balloons by Shell's user would have a story. So as you see, we have some clients here. As a user, as a client, I want to book a balloon garland so that I can visually enhance my event. And it's kind of funny how these play out, because these are the thoughts we have. We first think of them like, oh, that's a nice balloon garland. I want to order with them so that way I can have one for my party. But broken down as a user story, you have an ID, the type of user and why you want to do it and your goal. So it's kind of interesting how that works out. We're just going to jump around the clients. As a client, I want to use a booking form so that I can enter event information correctly. Instead of just writing down the event information, they can book a garland or a arrangement with a booking form. As a client, I want to use a website so that I can see previous balloon creations. That would be useful, so that way, potential clients can see the different types of balloons. Maybe they want the exact same kind that's already been designed, so they can have a website to see that at. Well, the next one, where like I said, we're just going to jump around for these. As a marketing employee, I want to use Instagram so that I can promote the business. That's user ID number 16. We would have a marketing employee within Balloons by Shells, so that way they can handle all of those types of social media, website, mailer type of tasks for the business. As a marketing employee, I want to create ad-like videos so that I can showcase how arrangements are done. I don't know about you, but if you've ever been scrolling on social media, Twitter, Instagram, maybe on Facebook, you'll see a 30-second or less video advertisement, and some of them grab your attention, so you click on them, and then you go down that rabbit hole, and hopefully you eventually start buying their product, or you just pass right through it. But as a marketing employee, that would be a great idea, so that way they can showcase the business and show how arrangements are created. ID number 25, website. As a website administrator, I want to have credentials so that I can edit the website. That's very important. We don't want to have Shelly, the owner, constantly logging the marketing employee into. That's a website administrator. We don't have to have Shelly logging in for the website admin so that they can edit stuff. They should have credentials so they can do it themselves. As a website administrator, this is the last one, ID 28, I want to have internet access so that I can be able to work without issue. That's very big. As a web admin, you want to be able to connect to the internet so you can pick up and go from wherever you are. As a supplier, number 30, I want to keep track of inventory so that I can sell to businesses. The balloon suppliers definitely need to know what they have in stock, so that way they can let us know if they're out of a certain color, a certain type of balloon, or if they have a lot of supply and maybe they'll go on sale because they need to get rid of them. Number 34, as a supplier, I need to be multilingual so that I can reach more businesses. That's very important, especially in this day and age. It's so good to have multilingual or bilingual people working for you, so that way you can speak different languages and have that business. That's a that's a not really talked about topic, but it's very important. Mostly Spanish in Southern California. If you speak Spanish and English, you will definitely get a job over someone who isn't bilingual. So that could definitely help. As a CEO, number 36, I want to partner with other event planners so that I can team up and book more clients. That's a good step forward. You want to be able to partner with DJs, cake bakers, photographers, things like that, so that way they can give you business, and also you can give them business, and you guys can work off of each other. ID number 41, as a CEO, I want to give my tithes so that I can continue to have a blessed business. I think that's a very important one. It works. I've seen it. It's amazing what God will do when you give him his 10%. And last, the party goer, the event goer, the people who are there to have fun. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. ID number 46. As a party goer, I want to commend the artwork so that I can maybe score a deal on my booking. That is like a fun one to play around with. If you compliment the artist, they could probably give you a good price. You never know. You just never know. And the last one, ID 49. As a party goer, I want to get a business card so that I can inquire about prices. That way they have the information about the business and they can call and see what type of prices, balloon arrangements, garlands, backdrops, what kind of prices they're looking at to pay for their event.